a lot of people in my group who get caught up with direction or get caught up in manipulation, they do have their supply and demand levels written out correctly. Or for you support and resistance traders, you are writing out your levels correctly, but your bias for the day is incorrect. And that's why more often than not, you're being taken out. So Cam, I just wanted to show like the importance of using trend on higher time frames and then going to lower time frames and executing it based upon that.
All right, folks, here we are in Trading Up. We've got Emmitt Smith in the house. We've just done a fantastic podcast. You do need to go and check this out. There's tons of information and advice in it. But before you do, he's about to break down trend and how to spot trend. And if you really want to sort of get another way to do it, or you just need to know how to spot trends and use them for your daily bias, then this is what he's going to show today in the chart. So yeah, afterwards, click that link below the video here and you're going to get that full podcast. But Emmitt, over to you.
Right, folks, let's dive in. My Blue Guardian 100K challenge. Here's how I'm getting on. So currently at minus 0.265. I was at minus 0.6. So I've gone up a little bit. Now, it wasn't the best end to the week. You're going to find out why and see why I've got this dip here in a second. So let's dive into those trades. So this chart here actually shows you the trades and the commissions. So all those little dips are the commissions. So the first one was a good win. And then I had a full loss here. And watch this. This is notable. So the full loss was minus 424 with an $85 commission. Okay, so keep that in mind. Did all right for the rest of the week, some break-even days, and then finally got a couple of wins at the end. Then I got this massive loss here. What happened? In fact, it wasn't great. The copier that I used copied the trade across to my VPS, copied it onto the platform, took the trade, and then my VPS shut down during the trade. By the time I noticed, it was currently sitting at minus 3R on that trade. You can see here the commission's the same. I should have been at like a minus $400, but we've wiped out basically all the good work for the week and ended up at break even again. So not the best outcome. I've now added a take profit and stop loss to the trade copier, which I didn't like doing because sometimes you get wicked out with the difference in price feeds. Anyway, that's where we're at. Folks, if you do want to take your own Blue Guardian 100K challenge, then there's a coupon in the description. It's all one word, Trading Nut, and you're going to get 10% off. All right, let's dive in with the show.
So I just wanted to heavily, or I guess extensively go through trend here, and we'll just kind of, let me squeeze price and we'll push it back to a replay. The importance of understanding as a scalper and a day trader where trend is at on higher time frames. So on lower time frames, you don't get caught up in any type of discrepancy. So where are we at here? And so this is what I do with my group. For most of you guys who haven't watched the podcast, I do stream 5 days a week. And every day that I hop on, I always have trend marked up. Okay. So I'll literally have an arrow stating where current trend is currently at. And then I'll have my swing points marked up. So like here's the lower high sitting right here. And then here's the lower low sitting down here. So I understand this entire time, and let me mark it out as mechanics. So here's the impulsive leg sitting right here. I understand on lower time frame for this entire range sideways, when I go down to 5 and 15-minute time frame, I'm only looking for sells until we break beyond the swing point sitting right here. So it's just a better correlation to not get caught up in manipulation, to not get caught up in fake outs, is by understanding where higher time frame is moving. For me, it's hourly time frame for trend, and then 15 and 5-minute time frame for entry. So as you see here, one thing to note, when we do break above these swing points, more often than not, we get a lot of manipulation because obviously breakout traders are hopping into the markets here. And also liquid grab traders, i.e. me, are hopping into the markets and trying to push the market lower. So at these first initial breaks, unless you have a powerful push through it, this is not an indication of a buy. And let me kind of push that out a bit. This is not an indication of a buy. This is an indication of a potential liquid grab until you get that actual push above level. So just kind of moving forward, this exact push here, I wouldn't be looking for buys this whole time. So as you see, if you started to make this as your new impulsive leg, you would have got taken out multiple times, because although price kept trying to push to make new highs, it failed. It failed because price is obviously bearish, okay? And then at the current point, when we actually do get that full push above, we already had our liquid grab here, and then we started to push higher here. That's at that point where I would switch my my impulsive leg to now a bullish impulsive leg. So going down to lower time frames, we're only looking for buys and not for sells. And so a lot of people in my group who get caught up with direction or get caught up in manipulation, they do have their supply and demand levels written out correctly. Or for you support and resistance traders, you are writing out your levels correctly, but your bias for the day is incorrect. And that's why more often than not, you're being taken out. So Just so, kind of a quick lecture here from this current point, we're only going to be looking for buys until we break below this current swing point sitting right here, which currently happened here. And then obviously I can't show any entries because I enter off a 5-minute time frame. But once we break past these swing points, then it's like, okay, we're only looking for sells throughout this new impulsive leg pushing lower. So over and over again, doing this on hourly time frame, more often than not, if you stick to that trend when you go to lower time frames and exercise your strategy, you're going to be correct more often than not. Okay. So I think that's more so it, Cam. I just wanted to show like the importance of using trend on higher time frames and then going to lower time frames and executing it based upon that.
Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at BLACKBULL Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at BLACKBULL Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. That's right, get either the Essential, Plus or Premium plans absolutely free, and all you need to do is trade from one lot a month at BLACKBULL Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below.
Well, look, Emmitt, thank you for that. That's quite an interesting way. I've not seen that done before. From a trend identification way. So it's kind of something I suppose you guys need to go and have a little bit of a play with, see what it's all about. But before we wrap up, what's the best way for traders to get hold of you?
It is Emmitt.trades on 2 platforms, which is YouTube and Instagram. If you guys want to watch me trade live, I trade live currently 1 day a week. The next couple of weeks, we'll be going back to 5 days a week. And again, Emmitt.trades on YouTube.
Brilliant. And folks, if you do want to check out that podcast, which you should, there's a link below this video here, directly below. So whilst you're clicking on that link, hit subscribe, like, and that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next video.